Instagram's giving me a hard time. There we go. What's going on, y'all? What's going on? Live streaming. All right. What's going on? Look, y'all. I'm out here enjoying my summer, my Leo season. Shout out to all my Leos, Leo gang gang. But I want to get on here and talk about how women are in regret, that they push men away and they embraced being strong and independent a little bit too much. You guys let me know if the audio was good. No further ado, we're going to just go on ahead and keep working on this live streaming, these videos. You know what I'm saying? A little trial and error, whatever. You know what I mean? We'll get there. All right. But this young lady right here, Lala Bradford, she's on Instagram. I've been meaning to get on here and drop some videos with her. Went through her catalog. Beautiful young lady with her mind right and her priorities together. And, with no further ado, I'll let her speak for herself. You guys smash that like button. All right. Smash that like button. Let's go.
These men are becoming more healed by the day, by the workout, by the prayer, by the meditation, by the detox, by the decreasing toxic relationships. They are becoming more honest about their shit that they need to heal from. And they're doing it with a smile on their face, with pride in their head up, and with no shame. Ugh, that is so attractive. And becoming more in tune with themselves. These men are tapping into their higher power. These men are realizing their worth and their value. So, ladies, they not taking your shit. Okay? Just because you
Absolutely
got a
not.
man already, don't think you safe. Because if you're not doing the same type of internal work to match his frequency, oh, believe me, honey, one of us good ones gonna take him. If y'all haven't noticed, these men are becoming more healed by the day, by the workout, by the prayer, by the
Look, y'all, I told you they're paying attention. They're not just looking at the alpha guys anymore or just guys with money. They're looking for healed men that have a connection with God and are focused. Listen, man, it's level up time. Women are picking and choosing, and if you start seeing some of your old homeboys that haven't leveled up start hating on you or whatever, it's because they can see that women are choosing. You're what they're choosing, and they don't have it in them, right? So don't feel bad, man, when you have to go solo or cut off some friends, possibly family members or whatever. But these women are noticing, man. They're looking for more than just somebody with a bunch of money. Now, obviously, women are looking for a whole lot of stuff all the time, but these women could also be representing women that are maybe just looking for a guy that's, got a spiritual connection, in touch with his higher self, got his connection with God, all that kind of stuff, his priorities, in a row, he's disciplined, stuff like that, right? They're allowed to upgrade their standards as well if they see that the archetypes, that they were dealing with previously weren't worth anything. So they're noticing, man. All I'm saying is they're noticing. Let's keep it going.
if the shoe fit, wear it. Why is it that some women are so offended by me uplifting men and praising them for doing the healing work? Oh, because it makes more sense for me to get on here and dog men out, right? It makes sense for me to complain and play victim and point the finger and say it's all about me, me, me. It's easy to do that. That don't require any effort or work. The real work is asking yourself, what role did I play in my own misery? A lot of you women are creating your own suffering, whether you like it or not, because of your lack of boundaries, your lack of healing from past trauma, because of your lack of intuition and your lack of awareness. Listen, I get it. It's hard to admit your shit stink, because my shit definitely have stinked before. It's all about being honest with yourself, and then also complaining about men are not communicating and listening to you. Well, if you learn how to talk to them, maybe they would. If the shoe fit, wear it. Why is it that
Listen, I'm gonna let her go through that one again, but There's nothing wrong with women that support men and like to uplift men. And if it doesn't apply to you, let it fly. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't apply, let it fly. But I'm gonna let this, fit young lady. You know what I mean? Give it to you again. And I might pause it throughout this time. You know what I'm saying? Playing it back through.
Some women are so offended by me uplifting men and praising them for doing the healing work. Oh, because it makes more sense for me to get on here and dog men out, right? It makes sense for me to complain and play victim and point the finger and say it's all about me, me, me. It's easy to do that. That don't require any effort or work. The real work is asking yourself, what role did I play in my own misery? A lot of you women are creating your own suffering, whether you like it or not, because of your lack of boundaries, your lack of healing from past trauma.
Okay. That's the main part that we need to focus on. I say this a whole lot in the videos. You know what I'm saying? Women are projecting a whole lot of unhealed trauma, and a lot of it manifests in these ridiculous criteria they have, the way that they want for you to, the way they want for you to read their mind, to be super fit, make a lot of money, be spiritually tapped in. The minute they hear you speak in a way a man should, they feel like you're trying to be controlling, or, any kind of way, any kind of time that you have to be kind of stern about things and, exert your boundaries. Then next thing you know, here they go, man, with the, oh man, you're this and that. I can't say certain words on YouTube. I can't even say, like, you know, T word. You know what I mean? Like, it's crazy on here. But these so-called boundaries, or these list of things that they have that they won't tolerate, it's really just unhealed trauma. It's just unhealed trauma being projected onto you, that was created by some horrible relationship that she was in, or probably maybe even her childhood. It's not healed. It's not your fault. It's not something that you got to deal with. You know what I'm saying? So that's why, whenever women are talking crazy to you and don't even know you, you gotta just like take it with a grain of salt, because um a lot of them don't know how to handle a real man that's in front of them, because they've never seen one, and they're not willing to be open minded to one, so it's, but look, there's a couple of few of them out there that's starting to think right. I'm showing you guys one right now.
Because of your lack of intuition and your lack of awareness. Listen, I get it. It's hard to admit your shit stink, because my shit definitely have stinked before. It's all about being honest with yourself, and then also complaining about men are not communicating and listening to you. Well, if you learn how to talk to them, maybe they would.
Okay, I don't think that point is stressed enough. Women talk to men like they talk to their baby daddy or their kids, or anyone that they don't feel like has earned their respect yet, or doesn't deserve their respect. You can't just sit here and talk any kind of way, and then when a guy decides to match that energy, be like, "Oh, you're sassy," and all I said was the way you said it apparently was enough to make that man feel disrespected. And you can either get better with that, or you can just stay out of real men's faces. You know what I mean? But if you don't know how to talk to a man, keep it trucking. Go find yourself one of those, I don't know what you're looking for, feminine energy men or whatever, operating in single mother energy. I don't know.
Oh, hey, so I didn't mean literally. It's a metaphor. So if a man is doing the internal work, he's going to elevate to a higher level of awareness. He's going to start becoming more aware of his environment and the people in it, especially a woman. So if a woman is toxic, she's not kind, she's not nurturing, she lacks patience, she lacks understanding, she nags, she's aggressive, and she's not peaceful, what do she think is going to happen eventually? He's going to start looking elsewhere. He's also going to start to attract different type of energy from different type of women. So a woman doesn't have to take a man. If a woman isn't a safe space for a man energetically, he will leave on his own willingly. Oh, hey, so I didn't mean literally. It's a metaphor. So if a man is doing the
Without a doubt. Without a doubt. As much as y'all want to think that you're standing out and you look different, there's twice as many of y'all as there is us. And, even if you have a man, you better act right because there are women out here that's willing to take them. You know what I mean? There's women out here there's chameleons out here too that are working on trying to look a certain kind of way so they can fool men. But there are women out here that are studying the right kind of men so they can be the best version of themselves and present themselves, to these men that have upgraded, to high value men, the men that are valuing their time, their peace, their sanity, their spirit. Listen, women are noticing that. And when your cup is full, man, and you got your ducks in a row, they know that you have the ability to teach, to upgrade, to mentor, just really be that pillar, that stoic pillar that most women want, and it turns them on. They like it a lot.
black women, have you ever asked yourself the question, why are black men running from us and into the arms of another race? Just look at the reason the welfare system was put into play. It was put into play purposely to break up the family unit between the
Yes,
man
my
and the
sister.
woman and take the role of a black man. Just look at the term welfare. Pronounce it backwards and you have farewell. Saying farewell to the black man.
She's
They
tapped in.
literally stripped him from his manhood, making it impossible for him to be able to provide for his family. And then because of that, the woman lost respect for him. Can you see how demoralizing it is when a man's ability to provide for himself and his family is taken away? At some point, ladies, we got to stop making everything about us and always playing victim. We got to start to see the bigger picture. I mean, after all, they did come out of our womb man. If we don't nurture our black men, who else is going to do it? Black women, have you ever asked yourself the question,
I'll tell you who'll
why
do it.
are black men?
I'll tell you who'll do it. These other races of women are doing it if you're not willing to do it, and she's not lying. And it's good to see, women speaking like this that are fit and friendly. And again, I've gone through her catalog. I don't know her, but from what she posts is consistent. So, what I'm saying, she's working out, she's dolled up all the time. What I'm saying, always looking presentable, and she's always speaking properly about men. So, what I mean? This is a good source. Women need to be looking for good sources to, you know, like get guidance from because they only listen to other women. So I believe this is this one right here. She's on top of it.
Y'all keep asking me, where are the men that's healing? Sis, if you were doing the healing work, you wouldn't have to look so hard. See, here's the reality. A lot of y'all keep asking, where the men at? Where the healed men at? Sis, it don't even matter. Y'all keep trying to place yourselves in these environments of where y'all ideal man is, but it really doesn't matter if you're not doing the work on the inside of you to even attract them in the first place. Y'all,
Absolutely.
this isn't lost and found. Y'all keep trying to find a man when that man probably doesn't want to be found. At least not by you.
Yes.
See, here's the thing. If you desire a certain type of partner, you have to become what he desires. Like attract like. So if you desire a certain type of man, become what he like. Y'all keep asking me, where are the men that's healing? Sis, if you were
Absolutely. If you, ladies want to get these up leveled men, the bossed up men that have, found their path, they're going down it, they're doing what they got to do every day. They're motivated, they're working out, they're eating right. What else are we doing every day, man? We're being good parents, good role models. We're trying to give back, trying to represent black men the best way that we can. And if y'all want one of us, you're going to up level as well. You can't just be the same old you, talking the same old way, expecting to get one of us. Going to have to do the work, the inner work. See if she got anything else here. I think she might have one more in here.
What up, King? I see you doing your thing. I
What's
commend you
up,
on
baby?
being more physically active. I commend you on eating fruits, vegetables, taking herbs, and taking care of your temple. I commend you on having the courage to just spend more time with self. I commend you for being
Yes.
more patient and understanding. I commend you for getting up and going to that 9 to 5 that you probably can't stand, but you're doing it anyway because you got a bigger vision. I commend you on having self control and composure, even though somebody is being an ass towards you. I commend you on being more aware of your energy and those who you choose to give it to. See, society tends to ignore these things, but these things are actual signs of true inner strength. What up, King? I see you
Absolutely.
doing your thing. I commend you on being more physically active. I commend you on eating
Let's
fruits,
just share some more in
vegetables,
here.
taking. What up, King? I just want to tell you, whatever you decide to do in life, it matters. So thank you. Thank you to all of the truck drivers, construction workers, electricians, plumbers, warehouse workers, Uber drivers, Lyft drivers, teachers, garbage truck drivers, mailmen, janitors. Without you committing to doing a certain type of job, how else would it get done? See, society tends to not show any recognition for these positions. So I just want to say thank you and that you are appreciated. And if a woman doesn't respect what you choose to do, tell her to kick rocks. What up, King? I just want to
In a
tell you,
busy
whatever you
street.
decide to do in
You know what I'm saying? Tell her to kick rocks in a busy street, man. Listen, I want to make sure I get some videos out here where there are some women that are talking positive so we can kind of like detox some of the negative energy that you're hearing all day long from crazy women trying to go viral to women that actually believe this way. So, you know what I'm saying? Just try to like, offset it just a little bit. Let's see.
So apparently, to some women, it's strange to uplift men. But why is that? Tell me, what type of investment do you gain when you talk down and belittle men? Nothing. Oh, but you will gain more of resentment, unforgiveness, bitterness, anger. And as a result to you gaining more of these things, guess what? You're going to attract the same type of man, just in a different body. But then you're going to say, oh, but I've been hurt before. I've been played before. He did me dirty. Listen, everybody has been hurt. The question is, what are you going to do with that hurt? And just because there aren't any good men in your existence doesn't mean they don't exist. So apparently, to some women, it's strange to uplift.
Look, unless you're a chosen one, like attracts like. You know what I mean? Unless you're just this ball of sunshine that attracts everybody, like attracts like. So if you want to get a different outcome and a different kind of man, ladies, you're going to have to present yourself differently. You know, the definition of insanity, doing the same thing and expecting a different result. All right. Let's see if she has one more. Let's see.
It's so funny to me how people say things like, you just so positive. Do you see the type of world we live in? It's an evil world. Yes, I do see the type of world we live in. And you know who created it? We did. But you know who also have the power to change it? We can. When you think certain thoughts and you a
I
lot
want
of
to get
times when
started.
people doubt us, right? We want to quit. And I want to tell you, you do not have that option to just give up on yourself. A lot of times when people doubt us, right? We want to quit. And I want to tell you,
Absolutely. Okay. And there it is. There it is, Lala Bradford on Instagram. This young lady, definitely talking the right kind of way, has herself together. And there are some out there, man. It's just hard to find, man. It's hard to find, but then, she's putting out a good message. Ladies, you should listen to her. This is the way that men are thinking. This is the way that men, what I'm saying, are kind of wanting the women to be thinking that we're talking to. All right. But anyway, y'all, appreciate y'all. Smash that like button. Go ahead and drop a comment. Let's chop it up. What did you think? How do you feel? Let's talk about it. I'm your brother, and I'm out.